And the median national one-bedroom rent stands at $1,486. That is up nearly 12% from last August. Most cities are seeing double-digit increases. Right now, about 8.5 million people are behind on rent. And 45% of them, 3.8 million people, say they think they'll be evicted in the next 2 months. Well, you just heard rent prices are high since the pandemic. So in tonight's Stretching Your Dollar, Dan Cummins has some ways you can save on your rent. Dan?
Well, right now, housing is the single biggest monthly expense for Americans. More than 40% of renters spend more than 35% of their income on rent. Experts say it shouldn't be more than 30%. You can see how this could impact your finances. But here's the thing. There's ways to save, even pay less.
Housing is something we all need, but putting a roof over your head should not put you in the poorhouse. Mortgages and homeownership aside, 35% of U.S. families live in rental properties, and the cost of the old homestead is only going up. According to Realtor.com, the national median rental price in the U.S. is now $1,849 a month, 15% higher than a year ago, 27% more than 2019. Now, here in the Toledo area, it's $800 for a 2-bedroom apartment. The reason prices are soaring is that cornerstone of economics, supply and demand. In this case, a lack of supply. So to make sure you're on budget, here's a few ways the experts say you can save. Track your monthly expenditures and your gross monthly income. There are several apps out there that can help you do this. Ideally, your monthly rent shouldn't be more than 30% of your monthly gross income. It's all part of the 50-30-20 budget rule. 50% of your after-tax income should be spent on needs, 30% on wants, with the last 20% saved. If possible, get a roommate or negotiate with your landlord. However, this really only works if you have a private landlord and not a large rental company. Offer to do your own house maintenance in exchange for cheaper rent. And ask if you can pay less overall if you pay several months in advance. Although we can't guarantee it'll work for everyone in all renting situations, that's a good place to start.
One other way to save on rent, don't pay with a credit card because you'll just end up paying more due to interest or service charges. I'm Dan Cummins, Stretching Your Dollar tonight.